And I'm Dylan Black. Compact music in one form or another has been around for 40 years. How have they survived the test of time? Let's talk to, well, one of the owners, one of the founders. James Boyd joins us right now. Hello, James.
Hi, Dylan. How are you today?
Who's the other guy that helps out from time to time? Because you're like a co-owner, right?
I am, but I'm deep in the background. I'm there all the time.
but Ian is your brother, right?
Ian's my brother, yes.
So now it hasn't been compact music the whole 40 years.
No, we started way back in the late 70s as a small company called Circular Motion Records out of our parents' basement. That was our first foray into the music business.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then how did things transition?
Well, from there we grew into, we got an outdoor stand, and that was in front of the old Saucy Noodle on Somerset Street, which is no longer there. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard about the Saucy Noodle.
Okay.
Good place, I bet.
It was Italian restaurant, and the owner let us set a booth outside the front of his shop.
Yeah.
Restaurant during the summer, of course.
Yeah.
And we did that for 2 summers.
So back to those days in front of the Saucy Noodle, what were you selling at that point?
We were selling records.
Yeah, so vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now when did the compact music title begin?
Compact music started in 1991.
Okay.
Now that was after Circular Motion grew into a company called Record Theater, which also included video theater. It's a fairly long story, but in any case, we ended up as compact music. Started in 1991, and we've been going ever since.
Okay, so now there's 2 locations of compact music.
There is 2. We started with one originally in Westgate Mall, which eventually we moved to the Glebe, and then about 7 or 8 years after we were in the Glebe, we opened up one downtown.
Okay, so downtown as in the same street though, right?
Same street, yeah.
Okay.
2 stores on one street, about a 20-minute walk apart.
Yeah.
And,
now, why did you decide to do that? Because that seems like, I know, some stores are on every corner, but when it comes to record shops,
there was kind of a void in that part of Bank Street, up towards that way, of an independent music store.
Yeah.
So we decided we would just go ahead and do that.
How many times have you done that 20-minute walk?
Many.
I can imagine. Okay, so what factors attribute to your 40 years of success? Because I'm going to ask you, I'll ask you that question and follow up with something that you're probably going to have.
First of all, love of music.
Yeah.
I'm not a player, so I enjoy listening to music all day, and that was one avenue that we could do, have a shop and listen to music all day, and have people come in and buy stuff, and it makes them happy as well, because we carry lots of different things.
Okay, and we'll get into that as well, but the second question I want to ask is because there's not many shops left.
No, there isn't.
The big ones are gone.
The big ones are all gone, and we're still here. That's got to say something about independent music shops. And a few years ago, they started Record Store Day, which is coming up on the 21st of April, and we've participated in that since the very beginning of it. And that's a day that celebrates the independent music stores all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of a person, what kind of a music lover buys compact music?
Well, all sorts of people buy, and people who love music and want to support artists. Also, there's the collectability of certain things. Definitely, as I mentioned, Record Store Day, that's one of the factors where all these limited edition things come out and people want to collect those. And vinyl's made a resurgence in the past few years, and it's a big item, and it's nice, and it's the artwork involved and the physicality of it, and of course the sound.
So that's what it is then? It's the physicality, the look, the sound, the
sure,
scratching noise still happens, right? When a vinyl record is played?
Sure it does. And
even if it's a brand new album, like a brand new release from an artist?
No, usually the new albums are 180 gram, they're stiff, they're almost like an old 78 used to be, and they really do sound clean. They're amazing. As long as you take care of them, it's a fantastic fantastic thing to have.
So a lot of things have tried to attack your business over the years, and another one would be streaming services. Spotify is an example.
Now, well, these things have been a hindrance and a help to the business. You can look at it both sides. First of all, there's people can go on and listen to something like it come in and buy it without taking the chance of having to buy it and then listen to it and not liking it. So that's a bonus in that sense. But the other side of the coin is, you know, people can just listen to Spotify and they don't have to buy anything really.
Yeah. What would the future hold for you then? Because 2 locations, you've been holding on for 40 years, still doing well. What do you think is next? Just to hang on, maintain status quo?
just keep going. We're in the home stretch. I mean, 40 years on, I'm almost 60, dare I say.
Yeah.
And how long can I keep doing this? Well, I guess there's nothing else that I can do, so we just have to keep going.
Did you ever keep count of how many people have purchased at your stores?
I've had customers that, you know, still buy from me 40 years later, you know, from the very first day, and they're still there, but you can't keep count. No, it's too transient. People come and go, and then of course people come from out of town and they're staying in hotels, and they look up your store and they come down and say, I'm from here, I'm from there, all over the world.
About 30 seconds left. What is the biggest seller at Compact Music?
Well, currently it's, you know what, they say compact discs are dying, but they do still sell in our store, and it's about a 50-50 mix of vinyl and discs.
Yeah, well, there you go. 40 years, here's to 40 more, right?
Certainly.
Why not?
We'll be here.
James Boyd, Compact Music, say hi to Ian for us.
Hey Ian, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day.
CompactMusic.ca. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.